My name is Jote Wakjira. I'm co-founder and CEO of Equinox Group. It's a company we started 7 years ago. The company was born in 3 cities. I was born in Nairobi, Cape Town, and Abuja. The reason being, 2 of my co-founders lived in another city, in a different city than I was living. So hence, company born in 3 cities. We all worked in the same space, which is the management services, trust and management services. And we all knew, the 3 of us, we were all convinced that Africa was the place to be because Africa was just getting started. The economy was starting to boom. More companies were being formed. A lot of companies from Asia, North America were coming into the continent. So we knew it was the right time to do it. On the continent, we're in 8 cities. And then we have a small UK operation. And then DC makes office number 10. We've thought about the US quite a bit. It's the largest market in the world, single market in the world. The target is to come and sort of have a starting point for our North America ambitions. We had a short list of 4 states. I presented that to the board. When it came to decision, DC was the most prepared. They understand when a company goes into a city, what do they need? Yeah. So from your physical location to your talent that you need to hire, to the relationships you need to start building, all the things that I worry about as a CEO, DC already had an idea about how they could help me. And they had sort of an inbuilt flexibility to take my opinion and put it into action. The best place to start is my own personal testimony. So I went to the Select USA website, found DC, and Sarah Adams' name were there. And I went on LinkedIn, connected with her, sent her a direct message, very responsive immediately. And then email, very responsive. And that already tells you that this is a serious group of people that understand their work and mean to follow through. So every commitment they took, they closed the loop. They closed the loop. And that's, for me, that builds trust. When they say they want to do something, they're going to do something for you, it always happens. The grant is the icing on the cake, right? If we didn't have the grant, we would have still come. DC actually making sure that they remove all the blockers, the unnecessary barriers out of the way, did all the introductions they needed, gave them access to platforms and resources, made all the difference. DC knew what they were doing. When I was looking at, okay, how do I get started and how can I do it as quickly as possible? The soft landing program was so resourceful. I didn't need to have my own lease, taking out a lease. I've never taken out a lease in the US, so I didn't know what the practices around that were. So getting started here was already box number 1 tick. We recently moved our global headquarters to the US, so our holding structure to the US. And then the DC office is going to be where all of our global contracts is going to be managed from. So it's almost like, for the first time in our existence, we'll have something that looks like a headquarters. We've never had a headquarters. Our CFO was in Abuja, I was in Kenya, and Geoffrey, our CEO, was in Cape Town. So people ask me, Equinox, where are you headquartered? And I didn't have an answer for that. So now I can tell them we're headquartered in DC.